Hey everybody, Mike Steele here, Barbecue Champs Academy, live in the house today, man. What's going on, Mr. Lee Hickle? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good. It's a little chilly down here in South
It's
Texas.
come on up here to Shreveport. It's really chilly. It's been like 38 degrees the last couple of days, a little cool. I barely got the heat on out here in the shop. I was like, man, I might need to put me a little jacket on. It's kind of cool in here. So
You bet.
anyway, man, I know you getting all prepared for your big weekend. So
I am. I was working today, getting ready for my big get together for Freedom Things USA.
all right.
Another great weekend coming up. We got about 30 veterans going to come in and learn everything about cooking turkey breasts.
There you go.
So-
There you go. All right. We got Mr.
That's
Bud
it.
on here. What's going on, Bud? Man, we don't get you as the
There.
first one on here. I know you're going to be in Denton. We'll be over there probably Thursday or so. So we're going to be making our way, heading that away, and get to see all of our barbecue friends. We ain't got to cook in Texas a whole lot this year, but we're about to make a run for it for next year. So excited to kind of get back
Nice.
in it, and going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that cook-off in Denton is absolutely awesome. Jim Paddocks does an amazing job. Cooks up some awesome chili for us on Friday night. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. So anyway, Mr. Michael, we appreciate you being in. As you guys pop on, let us know, and we'll give you a shout out. Mr. John, appreciate you being here. Good Lordy, I know it's cold where he's at up in Wisconsin. Oh, man, Mr. Steve, how you doing, Steve? Man, Steven's been killing it this year, doing well. Going to look forward to seeing him. So, anyway, Caitlin Crane, hey girl, how are you doing? Man, been a minute, been way past a minute. Glad to have you on here tonight. Hope we had a good Thanksgiving. We really did. Ate a lot of turkey and a lot of ham, dressing, pies, everything else. It seems like I'm trying to get all of it ate, and you know how that goes. So anyway,
I'm still
who else?
full. I'm still
I know
full.
it. Bottle
This is
Hill Barbecue,
ridiculous.
good evening. Jared, thank you for being here. Paul, thank you for joining us. Matt, appreciate you being with us tonight. Al, appreciate you being here from Wichita, Kansas. So we got folks steadily coming on, that's for sure. So anyway, Adam, thank you for joining us tonight. Well, I don't know, Lee, I'm getting ready to go cook again. I mean, we had a pretty good outing down in Marksville. It was a lot of fun down there, and man, I can't wait for this weekend. I last year I think we had 74, 75 teams down there, so I'm sure it's gonna be another stack field. We're gonna walk into a hornet's nest, but hey, we'll at least go down there. If I dadgum can't cook good, at least I can look good cooking. That's the way I'm saying. Got my smoker all washed and cleaned up. It's looking good, so we're ready to go. So
Nice.
anyway,
Good.
Anyway, Steve, thank you for being here tonight. Look at here, we got Mr. Dirk in the house.
There he is.
Man, I'm telling you, they have got a great thing going with the Rib Cook-Off Association. My chair is steadily going down. We got to make an adjustment. About time I get
You
a
ate
new
too
one.
much turkey.
I
and
ate too
dessert.
much, and the
None of that,
hydraulic
baby.
shock can't hold me up no more. So, oh, goodness. Hey, thank you for being with us, Stephen. We appreciate you being here. Let me go back to Dirk, man. They got the Rib Cook-Off Association rocking right now, man. It's really good to see them grow that organization, and it's really been great to see, and a lot of people out cooking. We got some great guests on tonight, Mr. Bobby Oliver with Twisted Q, or Twisted Oliver Q Barbecue, and back-to-back Rib Cook-Off Association Points champion. So figured we'd get him on here to talk a little bit about that. And then, man, we got a guest on here tonight. That was just been absolutely, I mean, the record in SCA competitions for the most wins is like, I think Terry Roan was the first one to get 9, and that was in 2018 or 29. I think it was 2018. And he got his 9th one when he won the world championship at the SCA. And then that held for a couple years. That was in 2018. And a couple years later, I think Tim Brown or somebody ended up getting 9 or 10. And then Marty got 13, I think it was 2 years ago, and that was the record. And, man, that was just like crazy to have 13 wins. And we got a guy on here tonight, 22 wins. Almost.
In one season.
In one season, we're talking about almost doubled the highest out total ever, which is absolutely insane, and has only cooked like 122 cook-offs. I mean, that's 1 out of every 5 cook-offs, first place. And in the SCA world, let me tell you right now, that is a hornet's nest every time you show up at them competitions. These guys are just absolutely brutal. So anyway, so we got some great guests. Who else we got on here? Woo Doggy. He's on. Larry, appreciate you being here. Let's see. It's been a long year. Yep, I bet. But that's all right, man. Y'all got it rolling, Dirk. Keep it going, baby.
For sure.
Oh, my goodness. We got some more folks coming on. Tim. Okay, Tim and Marty both with Tim got 13 as well. Okay, good. I knew Marty had it. I didn't know Tim had got 13. So, well, man, I tell you what, somebody's going to have to stretch some legs to get 22 because I don't know if that'll ever be duplicated. I mean, that is crazy. Mr. Hiram's with us, man.
Yeah,
you got your sous chef fixing to show up down there in Corpus Christi. So
he just tried to cut me off on the podcast by calling me, so I had to reject him. Sorry about that, Hiram. I had to reject you, brother.
Oh, goodness gracious! And we got Jason with us tonight. I heard he's trying out for the new gig at LSU to see if he could be one of the coaches down there. Now that they like to turn these coaches over quite a bit down there. Hey, let me tell you with LSU, man. If you ain't winning, you're out. You know, they gave Mr. Davis long enough. He was time to go, man. So I didn't think he was a good fit anyway. I'll be honest with you. I thought that was a horrible pick. So anyway, Chris, we appreciate you being here. Well, man, we got 41,000 folks on here, so no pressure with our guests tonight. And I think it's about time we're going to give a real quick shout out to our partners. We could not do what we do without these guys. Gunnar Wilhelm, man, please keep David in your thoughts and prayers. Still battling cancer, I think stage 4 cancer, and he's had 4 or 5 surgeries this year, and got one more surgery scheduled for this year. So Gunnar Wilhelm knives, B&B charcoal. Lee got the hat on, so
I got it.
And man, telling you right now, we'll keep your fires lit. I absolutely love it. It's the only thing I use. So Miss Gail with Daigle's Barbecue, and also Raider Red Meats. If any of you are looking for Prairie Fresh products, she can definitely hook you up. Got Prairie Fresh Natural and Primes. Quick shipping. We've got a lot of folks on here that's bought their product, and if you are looking for good product, these guys can hook you up. Talk to Kirsten. Tell her what you're looking for. She's pretty good about going through and sourcing everything out for getting what you actually need. So, well, we got a few more folks on here. Look at here. We got Mr. Rene Sanchez on here. Appreciate him being with us. And he had a great year in CBA. I think he had 2 top 10 finishes, maybe in chicken and brisket, if I recall seeing his post from this morning. So he had a couple of them in the top 10. Man, next week we're going to try to get Mr. Cast Iron Cookers on here. And Mr. Carl Davis. We tried to get him on today. He won the Points Championship in CBA. And he said, man, Tuesday night I'm going to be in a bad area. And he said, I'm just not going to have no cell reception. So we're going to try to get him on here next week. So anyway,
well, let's get our pad and paper ready to take notes.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm about time to get all this stuff. We're going to see what we can get out of these guys, see how good they are. So anyway, well, let's bring in our first guest, Rib Cook-Off Association Points Championship now for 2 years in a row, back to back, Mr. Bobby Oliver, the Hat Man. So,
what's going on?
Hey, brother, how you doing, man?
Thank you so much for having me on. I wanted to be on the show for a long time, and Mike, still appreciate you. And
heck yeah, man.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. You know, there was another time we was trying to get you on here. I think you had a couple big dessert calls or something. I was like, man, we got to get Bobby on here. And it's just, our schedule sometimes just gets so hectic and stuff. And man, when I saw that post there, I was like, I don't care. I'm getting Bobby on here. So yeah, we're going to pull somebody out and slide somebody else in. And then our next guest, man, I saw Steve Conway posted, man, congratulations on 21. And man, next thing you know, he's posted 22. And I'm like, good Lord, you know. So we got Dow on, man. Appreciate you, brother. Woo, Doggy Barbecue, man. I know that's got to be quite accomplishment right there. I mean, to come in here in the SCA, and and everybody doesn't need to run off, because this guy's a very, very long season pro. And when you hear how long this guy's been cooking, I think y'all are all probably going to be shocked and fall out of your chairs when you hear how long this guy's been cooking for. So don't run off. we're going to get to that here in just a second. But to have 22 wins in one season, the record was 13 by Marty and Tim Brown. I mean, brother, you didn't just beat it; you crushed it. So now, I guess we can go ahead since we're talking about that. We got quite a few listeners on. Most of these guys that are getting this kind of calls have been cooking for 7, 8, 10 years in SCA. When was your first SCA competition?
August 10th, 2024.
August 10th last year.
Yes.
So you've been cooking a year and 3 months, and you've got 22 wins. You cooked you had 122 competitions. One out of every
115.
115 competitions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's make it even better. 115 competitions with 22 wins. And that's basically more than one out of every 5. That is just absolutely unbelievable. So, man, I'm telling you right now,
it's been a good year.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I would say so. How many top 10 finishes out of 115 did you have?
78.
Gosh, dang. 78 out of 115 in the top 10. And let me tell you now, that is a stacked field. There is so many good SCA cookers. I mean, there was back in the day, we were selling so many steak classes. I mean, I had people telling me, like, if you ain't taking a class on barbecue champs, you ain't got a chance. And because we had so many people that were taking 3 and 4 classes back in the day, and I mean, they were just like absolutely killing it. And they got all that knowledge, and there's a lot of really, really incredibly good steak cookers that are out there, and that's just absolutely incredible to see.
Are you saying that Dal took classes?
I don't know, Dal. Did you take any classes?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
Maybe 1 or 2
per day for about a week. I got kind of
yeah. All of a sudden, I mean, these orders started coming across, and I was like, "There's one. There's 2 more." Like next day, there was another, and I was like, "Man, I hope this guy got his credit card hacked." Somebody's
on research. Anything I do. So yeah,
I'm telling you right now, you bought the classes, you put in the work. I'm sure you got some techniques out of all of them because I'll ask you the question I ask a lot of people. The barbecue side, we always say it's techniques. It's not so much the recipe. A good recipe gets you in the game. A good recipe gets you a lot of flavor profiles that kind of help you. So you had a lot of different guys to pick and choose from to find the flavor profile. Right. But did you find techniques is what really helps in the steak cook-off?
Yeah, I think you get a little bit from everybody.
Right.
And the SCA is such a family, and everybody's so willing to. No, nobody's going to give you their total playbook. But
right.
But if you're struggling with something, I struggled for texture for a while, and there's guys that would say, hey, here, try this, try that, and so you just pick up little tidbits along the way and put it all together.
Right, man. I tell you what, it's an incredible season, to see what you have done, and it's just, there's the champ right there, Mr. Carl Davis. Hey, brother.
I don't believe you struggled for a while. You struggled like 5 comps.
Yeah. Well, I felt like in the spring that I struggled, but
well, Caitlin Crane, one of the best out there. She's asking about your first competition that you killed it. So tell us about what place did you get at your first competition?
Well, like I said, I judged for like 5-6 years, and I don't know why. I just never competed. That's originally the reason I got into it, was to learn more about what the judges were looking for. And then a good friend of mine, Skylar Droke, he said, well, if you'll do it, I'll do it. And so we signed up for one, and I got second and he got third.
Wow. Come on.
And then we went to the next one, and I got a first place and a golden ticket. And then I was just hooked. I got obsessed with it. And so here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that can happen for you. Whenever you start right off the get go and you freaking get a deadgum first, second, you're hooked at that point. I mean,
All year long, people would say, "Are you points chasing this year?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just seeing how it goes." And there was a lot of weekends that I would be, I'm going to cook this weekend. If this doesn't go good, then I'm going to back off. And it was kind of like
another win,
yeah.
Another win, third place, another win, fourth place, fifth place, third place, another win.
So Dal, and I'm only assuming all these wins are $1,000.
No, there's some there's a lot of 750s. There's some jackpots that you just get a trophy for, but I mean most of them thousands. But,
wow,
but not.
Dang,
that's some pretty good.
Man,
pretty good.
So what was your big purchase?
It still doesn't. It's not a break even thing, but
yeah, he's a long ways from breaking even.
Yeah,
it does help.
Nobody's in competitive cooking for the money. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Bobby may disagree.
Yeah.
Selling classes helps a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, congratulations. Holy cow.
Man,
So you live where do you live and how far do you travel and how far won't you travel to go to a cook-off? An SCA event?
I live in very northeast Arkansas, and so it's about like maybe an hour and 10 minutes from Memphis. I'm pretty centrally located, so I'm lucky on that part. But I've traveled to North Carolina, which is 12 hours. I've been to Wisconsin, Florida, but a lot. I do a lot of Tennessee, Mississippi, fewer in Arkansas.
Right. Are you looking for a double header, like a 2-day event, or mostly just whatever they have for an SCA event?
I'd rather have a 2-day. I love the Fridays. A single on Friday, hang out with everybody. I mean, that's the great part of it is the people of the SCA, and so I like hanging out and then doing a double or a triple on Saturday. We've done one quad this week or this year, and that was a little bit too much. 4 steaks in a day is.
So, are you cooking out of the back of a mini wagon, or what do you take with you to cook out of? What do you have?
I have a trailer. I have a steak trailer I pull. And I cook out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Little small trailer. It's got everything in it, huh?
Yeah. I'm getting a bigger one, but trying to get something I can like stay all night in to cut down on some of the hotel expenses. But as of right now,
yeah.
Those get high.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, man, that's crazy. Well, let's roll over. We're gonna get a little more information from you, but we're gonna roll over here to Mr. Bobby. So, Bobby,
yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about what you've been got going on, man. I know at one time you was pretty good into the SCA stuff at one time, wasn't you?
Did you ever cook? I started out there and ran for points and all that stuff back in the day. Back in COVID. Yeah. COVID, we did 82 comps that year.
Yeah. So, man, the grind that it takes to be able to get out and do that and how hard it is to get 22 freaking wins in a year. So that's
I couldn't
pretty
believe
crazy.
The numbers. I hadn't followed SCA much, and I saw that, and I was like, 22 wins. Wow.
Yeah.
13 wins were amazing. 22, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Let's see, what do you have to do to get a Royal Oak jacket? Is that hard to score or just call
Eric Cantrell?
Yeah, that's Eric Cantrell. Yeah.
They're custom one-offs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Skylar gonna have a bunk bed and a new trailer. That's it. Well, Bobby, man, I guess you kind of made the transition from SCA. That's a pretty grueling deal right there. And, thank goodness for Jody and Dirk starting the Rib Cook-Off Association a couple years ago. It's 2 full years now, and the season is already basically ended on the Points Championship stuff. So I know you kind of jumped in there. I know you're very, very close friends with Jody and Dirk, and looks like obviously you're getting in there and trying to support them. So we'll throw that question back to you. How far are you traveling to get to most of your competitions? You live up in Oklahoma. How many competitions did you cook this year, and where do you what's your furthest that you travel, and what's your average that you travel to, like mileage wise or hour wise?
I try to stay within 3 hours always.
Okay.
I did but I've went to 6 hours driving, but I've cooked in New Zealand 3 weeks ago, and I went to the Netherlands also and cooked over there.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I've been a lot in Texas, Mississippi, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. I think that's everywhere I went this year.
Those are all Rib Cook Off Associate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's amazing. How many competitions did you do this year?
I did 39 turn-ins.
39 turn-ins.
So some of them were doubles, some were triples, but we did 39 turn-ins, and I had 8 wins.
And 8 wins, man. That's pretty strong. Dang. That's
it is
strong. Wow. So what do you? So you got you got a trailer that you cook out of? Well, that's right. I saw you up in.
I've got a 12-foot trailer. So.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you up in Henrietta last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it for cooking steak back in the day, but they'll fry it up. So
yeah. So you cook on, what do you cook in your rib zone? A drum? You cooking them on a
hasty bakes, man? Oklahoma.
Hasty bake. Okay, hasty bake.
I'm using roughnecks.
Big
roughnecks.
Okay,
Wait
you cook on a hasty bake.
Hasty bake.
Both of y'all using hasty bake. Okay. Which one are you using? Using the Ranger for your Ranger for your steak. Okay. Yeah. I think John Lindsay used the Ranger on his steak in the class. Or no. I take that back. He had a PK 360, I think. But when we did the Clash of the Titans, I think he switched over and had a hasty bake or something. It was him or Will Collier. I think it was Will Collier that had cooked on a hasty bake. He was real big with those. That's a nice grill, man. I mean, it really is. So
it's America's oldest charcoal grill company. Started in 1948 and all American made.
Really? I did not know that. Wow. It's older than Weber and PK?
Yeah.
Wow.
All their patents go back to hasty bake with the hoods.
I'll be dang.
That all goes back to hasty bake.
I'll be dang. That's interesting. I did not know that. So you're cooking ribs. How long does it normally take you to do a ribs for a competition? You 3 or 4 hours?
I start them about 4 hours before turn in.
Okay. So about a 4-hour cook total. Okay.
Oh, wow. So your rest isn't very long. You cook them.
That's with my rest. Yeah.
That's rest and all. Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow, my rest is almost 4 hours long. So this is interesting here. Yeah.
Lee likes to rest stuff forever. So he wants to get up, cook it, and let it sit there and wait. So anyway.
Yeah, it does well though. It does good.
It does good.
So you cook. So you're running raw oak for your lump for your hasty bake.
Yeah. So lump and briquettes both I run. So
lump and briquettes. Do you have any type of flavored wood in there? Cherry.
I don't.
Pecan.
Just the natural briquettes and the lump.
That's awesome.
Okay, man, that is simple, easy.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
Are you a saucy rib kind of guy, or like let it be tacky, let it firm up a little bit?
I like it both ways. It depends on the crowd where I'm cooking at. If it's Oklahoma or north of Oklahoma, it's straight saucy. If it's Texas, you got to set the sauce some more.
Yeah.
And then when you go over to Mississippi and stuff like that, it's a little different too. But
I'll be dang.
I like them saucy. Yeah. Most of the judges it's all general public judging, just like in Texas.
Okay.
So you have certified judges. So you're cooking what they're getting at restaurants, and people like sauce.
Yeah.
And they have a knife and fork as well, or they're using their hands for a bite?
They pick them right up.
Okay.
So you put at least 6 bones in a box, and uncertified judges, and you have 5 judges, and they pick them up. They judge you on your appearance, taste, and tenderness. That's it.
Okay. Is it a separate score for each one of them, or is it one score? It's a separate score.
No, it's separate scores, and the taste and tenderness are weighted.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a KCBS.
Is it a kale box or foil on the bottom?
Foil.
Just foil. No garnish.
Foil.
Super
Thank
easy.
God. Yes.
With all that stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirk.
Yes.
Jody.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Nobody has time for kale.
Hey, so cooking on the hasty bake. Go ahead.
They loved that there was no garnish, and I was like, "This is the right way to do it."
Yeah.
Dirk and Jody took everything they loved out of all the different organizations, and they put them all into one.
That's the way to do it.
They
awesome.
did it the right way.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself on your hasty bake where you turn your meat side down, then flip it to bone side down? Do you flip, or am I getting too personal on your techniques
I don't
here
flip
as far as cooking?
I cook meat side up. So
meat side up. Okay.
That's awesome.
That's interesting right there.
I know hasty bake, and I know a lot of people that ran hasty bake, like Arnie Segovia did hasty bake for a long time, and then now he's just doing but he's doing YouTube and book signings. He's done real well off of hasty bake, and but not many people were using hasty bakes, but those who did it did real well. So it's great to see that it's and it seems like
they're not cheap.
if the wind's going the wrong way, just turn it around, just grab it and flip it. It's real simple.
And we're in Oklahoma, so we're used to wind.
Yeah,
so
that's for
being
sure.
an Oklahoma company, I like supporting them.
Right.
Yeah.
Dirk, also no meat inspection. That makes it nice. So let's see. Kit Polk has some hasty bakes. Yeah, that's right. Yep, sure does. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And he does good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow. Okay, so
Caitlin's comment. your stocking stuffers beside you read carbs.
Carbs, yeah.
Carbs. So it's the whole family. So I've got a daughter named Andy and a daughter named Charlie and my son RJ and then Bobby and my wife Sheena. So
wow, that's hilarious. All right, so I've got a question then. So I think in the rib cook-off, you can cook either spares, St. Louis, or baby backs, can't you? Or have they kind of made it now where what's the rules on that?
It's they'll designate what turn-in is. So you'll have spares, which are St. Louis, or you'll have baby backs. So you have two different
Okay.
They also do a chicken wing ancillary, and I won that points chase also.
Wow.
And next year they're doing bring your own steak. So Al.
Whoa!
Bring your own steak.
Oh man, I don't think y'all want him to show up at that because he'll next thing you know, there's going to be 45 rib cook-off classes that'll be bought, and he's going to have the steak. He's going to freaking sweep everything. So,
come on.
Could you imagine? I mean, this guy showing up at a state competition. I mean, and he's got 22 wins in 1 year. So, gosh,
they've got great payouts.
Okay,
it's like old school SCA payouts. The promoters are making money. The comp cooks are cooking and they're winning money. It's the way it should be.
Yeah,
come on over. You'll like it. I promise.
So, all right. So, let's go back to the rib stuff. So. They have a competition. You either can do a St. Louis or a spare rib, but they do have some competitions that you do a baby back.
Yes, yeah. So it'll be on the flyer if it's if you're turning spares or
baby.
Okay.
We do a double. Typically, one will be baby back and one will be spare.
Okay.
Sometimes they're both spares. It all depends on the promoter and what they want to do.
Now, when you're saying spare, can you still cut that down to a St. Louis cut?
Yes. Yeah. You can cut it any way you want.
Okay.
It's just a rib.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, Bobby, are most of your wins off of baby back or on St. Louis cut?
I haven't counted, but I want to say there's more in baby back. I don't think I scored less than a third place in baby back this year.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
They've been money for me. I've liked them. Prairie Fresh Prime. They've been nice. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Here comes the Japanese A5 Wagyus. Yep, that's it.
I don't think so. It's general public judging. So
that's right. You better be careful.
Aren't going to get a Japanese A5 steak and enjoy it at all.
No, they're not.
So you're going to be cooking regular steaks. I wouldn't cook anything more than a prime. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's all you need. You cook anything more than that, you're going to be in trouble because you're going to give these people something that they've never had, and it's not going to score.
Yeah. It tastes different. They aren't going to be used to it.
Yeah. Are the ribs supplied in the events, or do you bring your own ribs?
No, you bring your own steak. You bring your own ribs. 100%.
The ribs.
You bring your own meat. So the promoters don't have to deal with that at all. If a promoter signs up, they don't have to buy meat. They don't have to do any of that.
Wow.
Right.
That makes
sense. I'm going to bounce over to Dal. Dal, do you prefer a tri-heart or a spinalis steak?
I'm a tri-heart guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Me too. I like dry hearts.
If I have my choice, and sometimes I'm forced to cook the other, but that's but
right.
by and large, dry heart.
Wow.
So what would you want to have for a chip draw? Number 5, number 30, or what's your preference?
I'd rather be in the low 10 and 15, 10 to 15 usually.
Okay.
This weekend I was 24 the first 2 times, and I won both of those. And then I had a number 4 and didn't even walk. So
wow.
Would you rather bring your own steak?
No. No.
Good segue, by the way.
Cook off. Come on.
Because of me, because there's people that are as competitive as I am. There's people that are more competitive than me that would be raising their own cows.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, they will take it too far. So no, I don't. I mean, it's interesting. I wouldn't care to try it, but I'm a little skeptical of it.
Every other food sport brings your own meat.
Do what?
I said every other food sport brings your own meat.
I understand, but I think that's what makes the SCA so fair is because we're all
right.
Everybody's on a level playing field.
Yeah. I think that part is.
I mean, you might
good.
draw bad and not get the exact steak you want, but sometimes that works out too. I think a lot of your top tier cooks will tell you they've won more from the back than they have the front. So, I like that playing field and not having to worry about meat and such.
Yeah. All right, Jason Pettis, let's break this down. Can somebody explain in a 5-year-old what a try-hard is? Okay, let me do this for you real easy. If you take the prime rib, you have what's called the rib cap, which you probably have seen that nice thin little piece of meat that's up at the top. That is the spinalis part. If you continue to cut over on that prime rib roast, you'll start to notice that spinalis is going to get a lot bigger. And it's going to be what's called a major spinalis. And then right over to the side of that, you're going to have a little small deal that's called the heart. And it's usually the size of a dime to sometimes a silver dollar if you catch a really good one. And then underneath that, you'll have the eye. So you'll have the eye, you'll have the heart, and you'll have the major spinalis. And anytime that you're cooking, if you ever go to the store, they're the same price. I'm always going to buy a try-hard because over half of that steak, the major part of that spinalis and the heart itself is about half of the steak. And that is the most tenderest, decadest, delicious part of a steak that you could possibly eat. So that's what they are. Now 3 different muscles. So, oh, goodness. Can you see you have some Royal Oak Invitational, an Ironman, or some other Sundays event where they provide the meats? Okay, yeah, some of them do. That's true. So... oh, goodness gracious alive. Man, well, it seems like to me that, I mean, there's been a couple rib cook-offs this year that was kind of close to me. I wasn't cooking as a lot this year. So they had one, I think, over in Longview. I couldn't. I was so wrapped up this year. I just did not do a lot of cooking this year, but I'm planning on getting out next year, and I'd like to cook some of these. They sound pretty neat. So do you inject ribs, Bobby?
Oh, absolutely. It's
okay.
You're injecting it.
Yeah. So do they give you enough time to do that the night before the cook, or what do you do?
As soon as you're on site, you can do anything you want to your meat.
Okay. So as soon as you show up, then you can. Okay. That's not because there's no meat inspection.
You can trim your meat before you get there. There's no meat inspection.
Okay.
As soon as you're on site, you can start adding.
Okay. What time do they say? Are the cook-offs mainly on Friday or Saturdays?
Most of them are on Saturdays.
Okay.
Some of them are Fridays. It depends if they're tied together with a barbecue event.
Right.
Outlaws that we tied with.
Right.
And we had the Carnivore Carnival. That was an amazing event. So cooked it. That you show up on site earlier and it was a double and stuff.
Right. So if you showed up at an outlaw at Friday, at 10 o'clock, you could just start doing your injection stuff like that for that Friday night. Or if it's a Saturday cook-off and you're there, if you want to inject Friday night, then you can inject Friday night and be ready.
Yeah,
that makes it pretty nice. Yeah,
a lot of people will show up. If the venue allows you to stay the night, they'll let you stay the night earlier. Most of the turn-ins though are towards the end of the day, which are 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So you have plenty of time to cook ribs.
Oh wow!
You have plenty of time to inject, stuff like that. It's not a turn in at noon. So
so they're later in the day.
Of time. Oh yeah, it's way laid back.
That makes it
way more visiting time. You get to hang out with folks. You
can show up on Saturday morning and just start prepping and cooking.
Most people do.
Okay.
Unless you're traveling a long ways, most people show up that morning.
Early that morning, pull your meats out. It's already done. Get them injected. Let the injection sit on them for 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Get on there and start cooking. That's interesting.
I'll show up at 7 a.m. in the morning, show up, get breakfast, leave the hotel early and set up. And once I'm there on site, start injecting and then let them rest for a little while. And then I've got a timeline always. And I count backwards 4 hours from when turn-in is and start cooking them.
Right. Wow.
How many racks of ribs do you cook and how many bones?
I cook at least 3 racks of ribs. So I try to turn in those middle ribs. Those are the ones I like. Yeah. And I don't ever count the bones. I just look at see what fits. So
right. Wow. That's interesting. So you like Prairie Fresh Prime or Naturals?
If I'm doing Prairie Fresh, I'm doing primes.
Doing the primes. Okay.
If I'm cooking, I just use the regular Smithfields. I like those a lot too. The baby backs are always Prairie Fresh Primes though.
Prairie Fresh Primes. Okay. Do you have a place up there that you can get the primes up there in Oklahoma?
Yes, we have 3 grocery stores that sell them.
Really? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That is unreal. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, you have had quite the 2 years doing it, so I'm going to have to get out and do some of them next year. Hopefully we get a few of them mixed in with the Outlaw, and I'm at some of these events because I've always wanted to do one, so it sounds like they're going to be a lot of fun.
You bet.
Yeah.
Really laid back.
So Dal,
there's a lot of new cooks and a lot of pros cooking at the same time. So it's not just for pros. I mean, there's a lot of new cooks there too.
Right.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
So, Dal, do you find yourself going to the meat market or the grocery store to buy steaks and cook for the family? Or do you nope, let's just do seafood and Chinese?
No, I do it some. I mean, you'd be surprised after you cook 120 steaks at one at a time. It almost blows your mind to have to cook more than one at the same time.
Right.
But I cook a lot of practice steaks, especially if there's something I feel like I'm struggling with. I practice through the week a lot, and so I buy a lot at Sam's, and but I like really filter through them, looking for what I'm looking for.
Right.
You just said something that my friend Ken Perkins told me last year at the World Food Championship in Indiana. We ran steaks, and Ken came up. I forget what year he's the SCA World Champion, 2022, 23. Caitlin, you may know. I forget what year he won it. And so I had him on my team to run steaks. And I said, Ken, I need 6 steaks cooked at one time. He's like, I can cook one. I'm like, no, I need 6 steaks cooked at one time. He's like, well, I can do one. I said, well, cook them, but I need 6 done in the next 13 minutes. So
wow.
So it's amazing now to hear you say that for your family, you're good at cooking one. Great. Not more than one. So I know you can, but it's different for you.
Yeah. I mean, you come to my house, you're going to get a steak that tastes a lot like what I cook in the SCA. Am I going to spend 4 hours doing it? No. But
right. So how many practice steaks do you cook a week?
It depends. Like here lately, I haven't been doing as much. There was a point this summer that I was cooking a loin a week, just because I was trying.
Oh man!
How many a week?
I would cook a loin and a whole loin.
A whole loin.
Wow.
A whole roll.
Cut. Oh
yeah.
Wow!
If there's something that I'm not happy with, I work hard at it.
Yeah. Right. Wow.
Well, I can see why your statement earlier was like you're not in the clear yet with how much money you've won compared to what you spend, because the price of the meat nowadays is just astronomical.
Oh yeah,
especially
so to Yeah, to run practice on that, I can imagine.
Wow, that is crazy. So, what is the biggest thing that you see like in SCA that you, like you said, you're struggling? I mean, obviously the flavor profile, you don't have to worry about that so much because, you can make subtle changes there. Is it more about the texture or the tenderness that you work on when you feel like something's dropped off in your game?
I struggled with texture for a while, but I think the flavor profile is everything. I mean, it's something I've built on. You might be having everything perfect, but if you don't have those taste scores, you don't have anything.
Right. Wow. Do you see that since you cook in such a wide variety of areas, do you see that the flavor profiles change? Like, okay, maybe this Texas area, south, they want a little bit more salty, savory. You get up north, they want it more bland.
I don't know. I only have a little over a year's experience. I try to go, people that.
That's crazy.
There's people that.
He's like, I don't know, Mike. I've only been cooking 3 weeks. I don't know, man.
I got 22 wins. I've only cooked a year.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's struggled for a while.
Mentor, I'd ask Tim Brown. I mean, Tim and Sandy, I would ask them, like, hey, do you make changes as you travel the country? And they're like, no, we just do our thing. And so that's kind of what I've done. I cook the same everywhere. Now, Texas has been a good state for me. It seems more like people, when I've been there, people from Texas do better. But I don't think for the last time I was there, I was cooking at the level I am now either. So, I don't know. But at the Worlds in Texas, that's a total different thing because you got judges from everywhere. But
Right.
I know a SCA class you can take that you may or have not taken that will explain why you don't do good in Texas versus why you do good in Oklahoma and everywhere else.
I'm sure he's got that. I'm pretty sure he's got that one.
Dal, I took that class in 2023 on my way to World Foods, knowing I'm cooking a steak, and we won it. On my way to World Food, I bought a Barbecue Champs Academy class.
Yeah, he bought Marissa.
Marissa Overson's class.
Yeah.
Because she was good in Texas because she had just won a year or two before.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me just buy her class. I called Rockin' A Grill and Supply. They overnighted me all her seasonings, and we ran it at World Foods and won it.
Yeah, he sure the heck did. He sure did. Didn't practice nothing. Here it is. Cook it. I said, just follow that video. Exactly. She is one of the most technical cookers, I think, of all of our classes. She is has a very, very technical class. And
I would say when you come to Texas, she'll highlight a certain rub that she uses when she comes below Oklahoma. You might want to incorporate that rub into your process and then just see what happens.
It worked for Lee. Lee won a world championship with it. I know that. So
I competed against her in Missouri, and she definitely had it figured out in Missouri.
Right.
Yeah, that girl is, for no more than she cooks, she still gets out there and does an amazing job. So
and her husband,
they're
with her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wasn't too long ago. I think they went 1-2 or something, or they both killed it. So, all right. So I got a question for both of y'all. All right, let's see. First of all, we're going to start with Dal. Let's see. What's the most money you've won at a single SCA cook-off?
That's $1,000 at a steak, but I've won. Let's see. I've won two. Let's see, I've won 2 first and a second before, so I don't really know. It's probably 2,500, something like that.
Wow, that's pretty stinking strong. All right, what about you, Bobby?
The most I've won at SCA was 1,500.
1,500.
And then this year we won poultry at Memphis in May, so we got $3,000 for that.
What about the Rib Cook-Off Association? What's the most you've won at a Rib Cook-Off Association?
1,000 for a single event.
Event.
So I'd won all 3 categories one day. So we did 2 ribs and a steak. 2 ribs and wings.
How much does a first place rib play on an average?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
Entry fees are only $125.
Heck yeah. All right. Heck yeah, man.
Look at that smile.
let me get my rib after you guys now. Come on now. All right.
Come on.
Come on.
It's good.
Sounds like I need to put my toes in the water over there. So, if he did wow.
So Dow, it sounds like if Dirk and Jody incorporate bring your own steak to a rib cook-off, and they pay as much for the rib win as the SC or as the steak win, man, you can walk out of there with a lot of money.
Well, I still got a lot to learn about the ribs. It definitely interests me, but
well, Bobby's got a class coming up.
For you.
Yeah. So here's what.
All right.
I'm just thinking real simple. Look, now I've got a 40-foot toy hauler. It's loaded. I mean, this thing's a grand design. It's nice. It's got everything in the world. Look, you just bring the steak cooker on with you, and I got the rotisserie sitting in the back, and man, you just cook the steak. I'll cook the ribs, and we'll have some fun. So, so I know who I'm calling. I'm calling him a hitman. So.
There's a lot of us that'll caravan together. I've ran 3 cooks out of my trailer, and we've all went to Missouri together, threw all of our cookers in one trailer, rode up, got a hotel, split it 3 ways, and you don't need a lot of equipment just to cook a couple ribs.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So 1 or 2 hours a piece.
Yeah,
it's really nice, and it's economical. It makes sense in this economy.
Yeah, it does, and that's the thing that does make it pretty nice. So.
Wow. This is a great show. I'm learning about this. I know, Dirk, I'm kind of behind the game on this, and a great job with what you've done, but this is actually more fascinating to hear Bobby explain it a lot more that I can understand. Right. There's a lot of money involved to win on this. Yeah, I like this.
You can do pretty
They've
good.
got a motto, cooks for cooks, and their very first rule is fun. So they're doing stuff the right way. Come check it out, really.
Now, I'm intimidated by Dow in the SCA world, right?
No, I'm staying out of that.
That sounds like it's just too difficult for me.
Yeah.
I live 2.5 hours from Mexico. I'm very, very, very bottom South Texas. It might be a long way for me to go to a SCA cook-off, but to get to Oklahoma, it's about a 9-hour drive for me.
Right.
So I don't know where it goes from there.
In South Dallas.
Yeah, they got a lot in Dallas
area. I think there was some in Houston area too this year.
Okay, good.
They've been all over the place.
Is there a membership
It's only been around for 2 years. So it is growing and growing and growing. We're in 3 different countries now.
Wow, that's awesome.
Is there an annual membership?
Yes, it's $40. Wow. So and that tracks your points.
Wow. That's cheap.
So do you have to be a member to be the overall champion?
Oh. Yes, yeah. To get your points tracked, you have to be a member.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's awesome.
And then you get invited to the championship at the end of the year, and they're giving away $40,000 in prize money, which is incredible money.
I'm telling you.
Is that cooking chicken? Is that cooking chicken wings and ribs?
Yeah.
4-0 comma. Not. Oh my God.
It's in an amazing facility. It's in a basketball stadium at an Indian casino. A huge so KCPS World has been there a couple times back in the day. I think they've got 300 hookups for electricity and water.
This in Shawnee?
Yes, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and it is an amazing facility.
Oh, it's a great facility. Yeah,
it's the best place to host something, and it's centrally located.
Wow.
It's going to be in April 17th and 18th this year. My birthday. So my birthday is the 18th. We're going to have a huge party.
Wow. Dang. That is awesome.
So when does the new cooking year start? Is it a fiscal or is it calendar year?
So it ended in November. So when the November ended, it just ended. So it'll start back up in January 1.
January 1. So January to November is the season. I'm glad that they did a calendar year. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Oh,
well, we took off December, which you need some time
is good.
Off.
Yeah, which is too much. People's hunting. You've got, everything else going on. So shopping, holiday parties. Both of you, and any cook's traditional or okay, both of y'all. Any cook traditions or superstitions? All right, what's the superstition?
You got to sit in the back of the room.
You got to sit in the back of the room. Okay, so that's
got to have a long walk.
He wants the long walk. Let him play. All right, that's good. All right,
Make him wait. Make him wait.
that's it.
Hey, so
Yeah.
Bobby, so when they announce the awards, is it by ticket or by name?
Ticket.
It's by
It's all
So you
blind
sit
ticket.
there and like you just kind of look around and just wait for about 15 seconds. Then you stand up.
Yep.
Yeah, I got
Yep.
it. I got it.
Oh, I'm usually pretty excited, so I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Dal, what's your
Dal?
Well, I know why Heath asked that, because Heath's a really good friend of mine, and we compete together a lot, and he's always partaking in the awards bourbon with me. So that's kind of our after turn in thing we always do together.
Yeah, that's
What's
for
your brand?
sure. Okay.
Old Forester.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
If he's superstitious, he has a brand. So.
Oh yeah, it's got to be Old Forester 1910 every
That's
time.
it. That's it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we competed a couple of weeks ago and we were out, and luckily another cook gave me a ride to the store, so we were able to pull it off. And got the win. So yeah, it worked out.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jason's got a question for you, Bobby. With curved bones on baby back ribs, do you ever have trouble keeping them from falling over in the box?
So it really doesn't matter if they fall over in the box, because the judges judge the rib outside the box.
Okay.
But to prevent them from falling over, I just put more ribs in the box.
Okay.
So you have to turn in at least 6 ribs, but you can put more.
You can put whatever you want. Okay.
So your appearance score is not in the box; it's outside the box.
Outside the box.
So just like the SCA, every rib stands for itself. Kind of, they judge the rib they take.
Yeah, so they're grabbing one rib. I'm not sure how the SCA does it. I don't know, but they grab the rib, and the judge judges the rib on the plate when they.
Okay.
Oh, then you don't want to stack your ribs, do you? You want to have 5 and 1 if you can.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I've stacked them all the time.
He stacks them. I've seen some of his pictures.
I stack them, and I've won more than anybody else has. So I don't think that's a big deal.
Right.
I know some folks that don't stack them. They only put 4 in the back and 2 on the sides. But I feel my box.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a big full box.
Right. Well, I don't think it really matters so much. I mean, these are backyard untrained judges, so.
And you're just cooking good barbecue.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
He said it. Just go barbecue. Will there be? Let's see. Will there be a cooking? Well, we will be there cooking that. Okay, cool. Mr. Fred, here's another world champion that's got a couple ships behind his name. So, since you've been with us, Fred, so
he's got a lot of them.
Oh my gosh, we started losing count when we filmed his class. Is it 8 or
12,
9? He
13,
said, I don't know, 8, 9,
20.
I don't know. Will there be an open contest at the championship?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Dirk and Jody about that.
All right, Dirk, pop in, buddy. We got any kind of open at the championship? So, let's see. He's still on. That's good. All right. We'll find out if we got it open. You had me at bourbon.
Bourbon, yeah.
He's emptied a few bottles at a few events.
Yeah. Let's see. Team PNP, Team PNP and L, and Grilling Supplies. Yep, there it is. There will be no open. Okay, there you go. There's your answer. Man, that was great having us. That's great. Perfect. Well, man, I tell you what, you guys have had an absolute congratulations, Dale, Team Poncho and Lefty Steaks. Well, there you go. So
yeah, that's my very first sponsor. So yeah,
it's Poncho and Lefty. Okay, wow, that's great awesome.
Yeah,
that is great. That is absolutely great. Well, I tell you what, y'all have had an absolutely incredible year, Dal. I mean, obviously, what you just accomplished is, I don't know if that'll ever be beat. I mean, because it was always, the 9, and then I think it was a 10 or 11, and then there was a 13, and that was a couple years ago. I remember that, and that was a struggle to get to that, to roll off 22. Man alive!
And there's one more cook-off for the year, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's actually 2 if I decide to go to Pennsylvania, but
woo! Nah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth that.
Let's see.
Yeah, just
did you say Florida? You're going to go to Florida to cook?
I'll be in Florida this weekend, and then if I cook the last one, I'll go to Pennsylvania the next. Yeah.
Do you drive? Or you fly in on some of these?
No, I drive.
My gosh.
I gotta have my trailer.
Yeah.
You gotta fly, man. It's way better. Borrow grills, fly.
I know. I've looked into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can put your ribs on your carry-on with TSA. They don't care. Bring your own steak. Yeah, I get you, Bobby.
Right.
That's crazy. He is like, y'all be quiet. I've got 22. I'm doing it my way. Wow. Well, Dal, do you have any?
I'm so impressed by 22 wins. That is incredible.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just absolutely freaking amazing. I mean, like Florida amazing. So,
Right.
people don't realize the caliber of cookers that they are in SCA. I mean, there's just, everybody's cooking the same meats here on the same playing field. It is just basically comes down to techniques, recipes, and nailing that perfect cook and the tenderness. And when you got everybody out there that does this over and over and over, it is hard to find that edge. This man's got it. So,
it's just incredibly hard, but
yeah,
but it's such a great
it's
organization and a great group of people.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's
Really
no
So,
doubt.
Dal, since winter is here, do you find yourself taking your steaks and starting your truck and getting them warmed up on the dashboard like a lot of people do, or do you let them sit out? How do you warm your steaks up in the winter months?
No, I can't. I'm much too specific with temperatures and stuff. I can't do the truck dash thing, but
Okay.
I'll let them sit out in the trailer and
Warm up.
yeah.
They've got special devices, Lee. We're going to just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh,
I'll inform you. I'll inform you after. Okay.
I don't even.
They sous vide everything, right?
Yeah. Just be quiet, Lee. I'll get you up to speed after all this is over with. There's some things that we don't. There's some things that we don't talk about on air. So, well, Dal, look, man. I mean, if you've got any sponsors that you want to thank, man, now's a good time to do it.
Just P&L Steaks been really good to me, and then also Southern Char and Hottie Toddy Seasonings, and just been really great friends as well as have helped me with seasonings and stuff through the year, and just it's been so many people that's helped me. It's just been a great ride. I've really had a lot of fun this year.
That's great, man. Well, man, I'm telling you what, congratulations, because that is one heck of a year. So, all right, Mr. Bobby, who you got, man? What sponsors you got?
I've got some amazing sponsors. I've got Hasty Bake and Royal Oak, Wickers Food Products, and Victorinox. I've got my own rubs. Check them out at your barbecue stores.
Where can we get those at? Barbecue stores?
I've got my website. Any of the barbecue stores carry it.
Okay.
Or twistedoliverbbq.com.
twistedoliverbbq.com.
I also have a tell-all class on my website that's a lot like y'all stuff.
Yep.
And I'll teach you how to cook ribs for the Rib Cook Association.
There you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, man, I really appreciate it. Yep.
Real quick, what is that website, Bobby? I'm going to go ahead and, what is it?
twistedoliverbbq.com.
All right.
There you go. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all being here, and I hope everybody's enjoyed it, man. We had a great show tonight, and I hope everybody's enjoyed it. Now, we're going to try to get Carl Davis on here, Cast Iron Cookers. He won the CBA Points Championship this year, and we're going to see if we can get him on next week. I'm telling you right now, that's one you do not want to miss. This guy was on absolute fire. He's another one. I think he's cooked 122 cook-offs, and I cannot tell you how many top 10 finishes he's had. He's kind of reminds me of Dow over here. I mean,
he's been on fire.
He has been on absolute fire.
And his beans too. His beans are phenomenal.
Yeah, his beans are like 25 wins, and I forgot how many top 10s. I think he told me at San Antonio he had a first, a second, a fourth, and a 12th. Had 4 turn-ins on beans. A first, a second, a fourth, and a 12th. Out of 200 plus teams. All I can say is that's lights out, man. Anyway, all right. I hope everybody's enjoyed our show. Please be back with us next Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. We will always have a lot of fun with these and see what kind of information we can get from the guys. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. If you're looking for SCA cook-offs, you can go to their website and check them out, or go to the Rib Cook-Off Association's website and find out where all the events. Dirk and Jody will help you any way that they can. If you have questions, always reach out to those guys. They are absolutely awesome people. Anyway, we appreciate everybody. Y'all go out there, have a lot of fun, and smoke.